Hey guys, welcome back. Of all the annoying personality traits a person can possess, it's got to be said that arrogance is up there among the worst. There are few things more insufferable than having to sit through an arrogant person fawning over themselves. Generally speaking, arrogant people are so lost in their self-absorption that it can prove almost impossible to pierce that bubble of delusion. But not for the Sigma male, however. Sigmas possess a unique set of characteristics that simply drive arrogant people crazy and cause them to crumble with minimal effort. So, how do they do it? Number 1. Simple disinterest. Arrogant people thrive off of attention. They will do whatever they can to make sure that they are the center of attention for as much of every social encounter as they can. This can often lead them to spinning fantastical stories in order to catch people's attention, or acting in a loud or garish way so that the people around them cannot ignore them. Sigma males are not particularly social people, even at the best of times, so the sight of an over-the-top attention seeker is something that is likely to cause a Sigma to walk in exactly the opposite direction. This simple disinterest is something that often causes arrogant people to become incredibly frustrated, as it's exactly the opposite reaction that they need from others in order to feel validated. Number 2. Humor and sarcasm. Arrogant people tend to have an issue with taking themselves too seriously. They see themselves as God's gift, and it really rattles them when others don't treat them with the same unwavering reverence as they feel that they deserve. Though they're not known for being the most comedic of personalities, Sigmas do possess a dry sense of wit that can really wind up an arrogant person. Through humor and a wry style of sarcasm, Sigmas can quickly wind up arrogant egos by showing them that they're not as grand and important as they want everybody to think they are. It has to be said, Sigmas do get a certain kick out of seeing how their dry and unerring style of humor causes an arrogant person's ego to squirm. Number 3. Resistance to gaslighting. Arrogant people have a tendency to behave as if the world revolves around them. The truth is whatever they decide. They have a habit of gaslighting the people around them into questioning their own experiences and versions of events in favor of their own version driven by arrogance. Particularly with long exposure to an arrogant person, it's easy to become desensitized to this pattern of behavior and start to allow their arrogance to dictate how you think and feel. But Sigmas, on the other hand, are pros at resisting gaslighting. They know themselves very well, and it would be almost impossible to gaslight them into questioning their own line of thought, as they've worked very hard to develop a strong sense of self-awareness. Number 4. Difficult to manipulate. Just as gaslighting is a lost cause when tried on a Sigma, so too are other forms of manipulation. Arrogant people will often feel as if they are better than everybody else, and try to boss people around as a way of asserting dominance and getting what they want. One thing these arrogant people neglect to notice is that Sigma males are lone wolves, and don't have the inclination to do the bidding of others, especially those who haven't earned their respect. When arrogant people try to manipulate and boss others around, Sigma males call them out on it and undermine the authority that they unduly act like they have the right to claim. Number 5. They notice when things don't add up. Sigmas possess a way of thinking that is naturally highly analytic. They like to think logically about everything and enjoy nothing more than sinking their teeth into a juicy puzzle. All the embellishments that arrogant people tend to add to their stories in order to make themselves seem more interesting or impressive quickly present logical inaccuracies to the sharp-minded Sigma male. And when a Sigma male notices more and more of these half-truths or downright lies, it will have no problem calling them out and pointing out how the arrogant person's story doesn't quite add up. Arrogant people also tend to have incredibly fragile egos, so being called out and having it made publicly known that they lied and are indeed not as fantastic as they made themselves out to be absolutely topples them with frustration. Number 6. Not part of the hierarchy. Whereas most people fall somewhere along the hierarchy of sociosexual dominance, Sigma males do not. What this means is that most people claim their value in society based off of their relationships with others, whether people follow them or whether they are a follower. Sigma males, however, walk their own path in life and find their sense of value from deep within. Arrogant people crave being at the top of this hierarchy, and they can't stand the fact that Sigma males operate outside of it. The success of the Sigma male proves that the efforts of arrogant people do, in the end, not amount to much. There is nothing more enraging to an arrogant person than seeing a Sigma male thriving outside of the hierarchy that they deem oh so important. Number 7. Non-aggression. Sigma males have a cool head and almost never react without thinking first. If someone tries to get a rise out of them, they will simply disengage. Arrogant people, on the other hand, will often act highly defensive and aggressive when they feel their fragile egos coming under fire. If they feel attacked by the confidence of a Sigma male, an arrogant person is likely to react with aggression or anger. Seeing that the Sigma male doesn't rise to meet their aggression only serves to destroy them even more. Now, before I continue, if you could take a second just to head down and hit that like button, that would be awesome. It goes a long way in helping me to grow the channel, and it lets me know what kind of videos you guys like to see more of here on Bloke Box. And if there's a specific topic you'd like me to cover, just drop me a comment down below. I really do try to read all of them. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Now on to number 8. Quiet intelligence. Sigma males possess a lot of qualities that arrogant people wish they had. They are usually highly intelligent, but don't need to shove this down everyone's throats the way that arrogant people do. Instead, they carry themselves with a quiet intelligence that they show when they actually have a reason to. Being so used to their own ostentatious behavior, arrogant people tend to underestimate the intelligence of a Sigma male. When the Sigma then proves to be smart, the arrogant person is often taken aback and can act out in a fit of jealousy because they feel threatened by the true intelligence of a Sigma male. Number 9. Subtle confidence that wins respect. What arrogant people fail to realize is that there is a massive difference between confidence and arrogance. Confidence is something solid that comes from deep within. And Sigma males possess a subtle confidence that is built on a lot of self-reflection and self-understanding. They are determined to always improve and never lose sight of who they truly are and what they strive for. Arrogant people, on the other hand, want to project an aura of confidence that they have simply not earned. They usually have little justification for why they think they are so great and above everyone else. And when they encounter the true, subtle, understated confidence of a person like a Sigma male, they begin to falter and realize that their own confidence is in fact paper thin. Number 10. Sigmas are able to walk away. Perhaps the most frustrating thing about a Sigma male that causes arrogant people to absolutely lose it is how they are simply able to disengage and walk away from people who treat others badly and spew bullshit. Most people might feel the need to stick around and hear out what such an arrogant person has to say, or may even get sucked into believing their act, but not the Sigma male. When things come to a head and the arrogance is too much to handle, Sigmas will simply not engage any further. They have no problem cutting out toxic people, and this drives arrogant people nuts. Overall, it's the cool, calm, and collected mentality of the Sigma male that leads arrogant people to become frustrated and crumble. Sigmas really have to put zero conscious effort into making this happen, as they are the natural foils of arrogant and narcissistic people. So what about you? Who is the most arrogant person you've ever encountered? And how did you handle them? Share your experiences down in the comment section and check out the rest of the channel for more on how Sigma males master their environments. That's all for this one, and I'll catch you next time.